Hey there, Gremmies, Hodads, Grommets, and Surfer Girls. It's been a while since we did the bedroom hijinks thing, and I'm back into it because I keep on getting these questions about a couple of songs that are historical artifacts that I have in my set. And in fact, over the last run we did up in France with Dog Soldier, nearly every gig, some guys would come up and ask how I play some of these songs. And one song which I'll explain now is Smith and Wesson Blues. And I always found that a little perplexing because it's basically very simple. But perhaps the way that we play the chords is causing the confusion. And you'll see what I mean when I go to play the chord. Now, in the verse, again, dead simple, E minor, A sus2, which is the same shape as E minor, obviously with the A string as your bass string. So we got a G chord in there, a B minor, and then back to A sus2, and it's sort of like this. Now, if you're looking at that fretting hand, you'll see that they're not bar chords. We played those chords with our thumbs wrapped around the neck, and it gives a different sound, a different emphasis, and more freedom to make those chords talk a bit. And perhaps that's why people are a bit confused as to what the chords are. So it's, again, okay. The chorus, again, very simple, but we played different octaves on the neck to create that so-called twin guitar attack. One guitar playing low, maybe the other guy doing inversion somewhere else. I kind of marry the two because in a trio, I try to create as much of the effect of the song as I can with one guitar, which in most instances is entirely possible. And in this case, I play the inversion up higher. So it's E minor, A, D, E minor. So Never Alone with the Smith and Wesson. And then as it comes out of that, C, D, E minor. The strumming hand is again that classic angular, predominantly downstroke thing that we do that gives it a lot of forward momentum with those little flourishes and flicks of the wrist. And again, it's not picking hard, it's not hammering really hard. It takes a lot of discipline and energy, so it certainly looks hard, but we're not necessarily hitting the strings and the guitar terribly hard. Having said that, I've noticed over time that most of my guitar upper register of the neck and down across the bass pickup is really badly scratched and worn, and I discovered that I actually mainly strummed and still strum pretty up high on the I guess on the neck here, rather than, you know, like a normal person. I tend to do it up here, and I don't know why. It actually sounds different to me. I don't know, and I think I use a lot of the pads of my hands too, because it's often, you know, scarred and bleeding after a gig, and that gives it a unique sound too, I imagine. But anyway, I'll play the song, and I hope you can see it okay. But this is how it goes for all you guys that have been asking questions recently about the damn thing. So here we go. Smith and Wesson Blues. So I hope that clears up a few of your questions and elaborates on some of those mysteries. And until next time, hasta la próxima.